been coming.
Yeah, Trump conceded today.
No,
hit him with that shit.
He did not concede.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to route you.
Watch the statement. I ain't watched the statement.
Yeah. It sounded very edited. Like it just got to a different angle, and he was saying a whole bunch of different shit. But
they should get him out now.
He just said that there will be a new administration.
Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't say what administration.
What new administration?
Yeah, if it's Proud Boy, the Proud Boy Party.
Let me see where he posted that, because he
on Twitter.
Oh no,
on Twitter. They had to get their numbers up.
Yeah.
Like all Americans, I am outraged by the violence, lawlessness, and mayhem.
I immediately deployed the National Guard.
Yeah. You know he was happy about it.
He didn't even. Mike Pence deployed the National Guard.
Yeah.
But he took credit. He took credit for it in that weak ass video.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, Mike Pence was up in a safe room somewhere.
He playing that shit, fool.
Yeah. This shit is crazy.
All the way down to he knew folks was gonna come in there with bombs. They weren't supposed to hurt nobody, but they were supposed to make them evacuate the building and stop the count.
This is
sponsored terrorism.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, they were terrible.
This shit. I wouldn't even put this in the script, but it's part of it now.
Yeah, you would. This has been in hella scripts. What you talking about? I've seen Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum. That's literally the plot of that movie,
That's
man.
the plot of the movie. Nigga, do you think, well, you know what? That makes perfect sense. He probably stole that shit from the movie, like, oh, I saw that. They could probably do that. What do I need to do to make it happen?
Yeah, Designated Survivor.
You know he watching all the president movies. He's like, I'm president. Let me watch this.
That's how he's doing his research.
Air Force One. Hey, Air Force One is an amazing movie, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah, that's Harrison Ford. That's a good
Boy,
one.
I was like, how they got all these rooms in that play, man? How you hide from niggas in a play, in a regular play?
Yeah.
Oh, that just means you ain't never been on no planes before.
No, I have not.
They got double deckers. I was over
on the back, you know.
Man, we were shooting at LAX, and the Prince of Saudi Arabia's private jet was landing at LAX while we were shooting over there. It's the size of the Staples Center down there, nigga. That bitch so big. It's a yacht in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a blimp. I would love to have a blimp.
A nigga in a blimp?
What you want a blimp for?
Black and blimps.
Because it's stunting. It's like a Hummer.
I don't know if you stunting.
It's a Hummer. What are you talking about? Because on my blimp, you know the blimp.
You gonna pull up in a blimp?
On the side, you can put anything.
You're gonna be so slow.
But that's just it. I could drop comedy specials from my blimp. I could have all type of shit from my blimp. Niggas.
Blimp.
The blimp.
You ain't never seen the motherfucker stunt in a blimp before.
Yeah,
I've never
pull up.
That.
You talking about old
hover down to the club.
I got this new blimp.
I got a new blimp.
My blimp be whipping.
On 30. Whipping a blimp.
The dolphin model.
Yeah.
The dolphin in the sky.
What's good? What you showing us?
Blueface's Instagram.
Okay.
What is Blueface doing on Instagram?
Oh my God, this world.
Oh man, okay, turned up.
What's he doing?
He got the strippers going, man.
Oh, okay.
Whole ass titties, all that.
Wait.
Yeah.
They ain't got no mask on, man. Text him in the chat and say, man, mask up. COVID is out here.
Well, I guess we
Bitches can be naked, put the mask on. Oh, it's going down. They got it out. Okay.
I mean, it is. It's this real strip club. Oh, this is about to turn into.
Into an orgy. He just said, hey, time out. Time out. That's not even Blueface's shit. That's just another one of his porn searches. He's been sneaking that shit in lately.
Hold on. What am I watching here?
He typed in blimps. It was a stripper. It was an orgy on a blimp.
Nigga.
Plenty of room. Plenty of room.
All these hoes got COVID.
No, man, you meant herpes, fam.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Same.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing. You probably would want to have herpes before you would want to have COVID.
Probably not.
Hell
I
no.
had COVID before.
Yeah, I take COVID.
I mean, how severe is the herpes and how severe is the COVID? Let's be honest about both.
That's what
You
I'm
can
saying.
recover from COVID.
Yeah, I'll take my numbers.
You can recover.
I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna live with herpes.
You definitely can.
Fuck that.
Fool me once.
Fool me once, nigga.
Yeah. Fool me once.
Oh man, well, that is hilarious. Nice to know that herpes is still number one. So COVID had, taken it down, but the herp stands alone.
Yeah, man. I mean, they got Facebook groups for it, but still, you don't want to catch it.
What?
I mean, it's great that they got groups for it. It used to be
it
used to be like phone numbers in the back of them little weak ass magazines.
You can get you a dating app strictly for other people with herpes, all that, but you still don't want to catch it.
There's probably like a whole bunch of thick bitches with herpes.
Hold on, that was my dad. I had a whole joke about that. They got a dating site now.
Oh yeah, it's real.
Oh yeah, I had that on your profile. PH down to hurt.
PH.
I mean,
he's in here dropping. That boy ass is dropping hits.
Lying a bar.
Look, man, I'm about to. They took. I had a Black Bachelor joke from like 5 years ago. They took that shit. I ain't done it in like 3 years, but I'm like, I gotta bring that shit back. Now they got this bitch ass Black Bachelor.
Yeah, I know that was the first one ever.
Yeah,
that's kind of.
We got a Black Bachelor before we had a Black senator in Georgia. Amen, man. This is America for real.
I'm gonna need to shave his mustache.
This nigga's dad, like they was like, all right, he's like, I had a black mom and a black dad, but my dad left, never met him, raised by my mom. This nigga, he was raised by some white lady, and then like the fuck is you? The only thing black about him is that his dad ain't there.
Yeah.
You never see this penis.
He's a Tyler.
Huh? He might be walking around with that Hank Aaron.
Man, yeah, I'm that shit's white.
What? Why would you want to? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
Hank Aaron is hilarious. Hank Aaron is hilarious. That's hilarious. That's really funny.
Is Mateen actually here?
We're waiting for Uncle Phil.
Is this Zumba class over?
Oh man.
This thing is doing typo.
Hey, Billy Blanks is back in Geico commercials, man. Shouts out.
Yeah, he is back.
Boy, getting them checks.
Way to go, Billy.
Billy Blanks, and they got tag team in a commercial.
Yeah, I saw tag.
There it is. That shit's so trash.
Brought them niggas from the grave. Their agent called them like, they called that nigga. They called their agent, and that nigga still had a rotary phone.
No, Jermaine Dupri needed some money, so he had to option their music again. Everybody using that now.
Hello? Hello?
Operator?
I'll be right there.
Yeah, it don't look like they got too much publishing from that signal.
You know that's the first thing you said to somebody after that call.
Ooh, there it is.
Got that check, baby.
It don't look like that royalty check set up.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it is.
They still had on Michael Jordan size jeans and everything. They need that money. They needed that check.
Yeah, that was their own wardrobe because that was the when you do a commercial like that, they tell you to bring wardrobe from home.
Yeah.
We don't have a budget for a costume person.
Oh no, Geico
Well, what do
got
you
big
got?
money.
No, Geico's got big money. The people that make Geico's commercials take the big money and only spend a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Non-union.
There it is. You got to buy
Nah,
out.
that was. You think they got a buyout? I don't know.
Oh man, most definitely.
No, you think them shits run so much?
Residuals.
Everybody you know that's got a national right now, ask them if they took a buyout. See what they say.
Martin didn't. Martin getting paid.
That's a Progressive though.
He got Progressive and Toyota.
That ain't Geico.
Geico.
Oh, you mean Geico? Oh no.
We talking about janky productions, man.
Nah, Geico, man. I don't know. They got money, bro.
Is that a members only jacket you got on there?
That sounded like Ron Artest.
Ron Artest. No, it's not. It's a Nike jacket.
Are you wearing more layers, sir, during class?
No, I take this off. It's outdoors, so it'd be hot. It'd be hot when you be working, you know. The lady was like, "That's not the modification I did." I'm like, "It's the modification I'm doing. I'm moving."
Was it Zumba?
No, it's a HIIT class.
It's a HIIT class.
High intensity interval training.
All right.
No, don't act like a Zumba class is beneath me. I will do a Zumba class.
What is high intense training?
It's just a bunch of
oh nigga, Betsy DeVos just stepped down.
She just stepped down. Yeah,
I'm telling you, he really might. They might evoke that 25th.
Yeah,
no, they can't.
They're not gonna have nobody.
If the cabinet's not there, who's gonna do it?
We gonna start the show with this?
Yeah.
I thought we was just
I thought the show had started.
Nah, nigga, we just been shooting the shit.
Nigga, that's how all the shows start.
Now we getting into an actual topic.
Did you break your back like Superman?
Hey, Mateen, in the words of Charles Kelly, the format. Come on.
I want an apology at the start of the show.
Apology for what?
For you doubting me.
Doubting you for
what? No one doubted
Doubting
you. All we said was that it wasn't going to do nothing but waste time. That's all we said.
We deserve an apology.
All we said is no way. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's a formality. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, and what happened?
It is a formality.
What happened at 3 a.m.?
It wasn't formality. They would have been done by.
They would have been done at 9:20.
You said they shot a woman. They shot a woman. It's a formality.
They shot a terrorist.
They shot. Oh, I thought. And that black dude was
formality.
What's his name? Officer Tatum. He was like, "That's unjustified killing."
One person at a time, please.
All right. They killed somebody in Congress yesterday. It wasn't normal. It wasn't routine. 4 people died in the certification.
5 now.
And I give
and he still got certified.
A lot of credit. He predicted this. Technically, they did not certify Joe Biden on January 6th.
Nigga.
All right, man. I'm turning off my video. I don't want to look at you niggas right now. This is on blast.
I thought they said it yesterday.
They certified it. They certified it at 3 a.m.
3:30. So it's technically the 7th.
Yeah. So technically, them terrorists won.
So if you bet in Vegas that it was going to happen, you would win.
No, you wouldn't.
If you bet on the specific
you would have won.
day.
If you bought on the 6th,
if you would have bet,
you would have won.
You had to get the over. You had to get the over, not the under.
You had to get the over though. Yeah, you got there.
It wasn't on the 6th. It was on the 7th. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you would have won, nigga. I'm going with you.
I thought you were saying if you bet on the 6th, I would. All right, got you.
No. You only get the 6th if you bet the over.
Everybody got that Capitol Hill energy going through them right now.
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
It's not
man,
even
that was great.
it's not even Capitol Hill energy. It's energy of watching white people implode, bruh. The internet has been glorious today. They looking for every excuse. They looking for every reason to say it wasn't us. It was Antifa. It
was actors.
Actors, paid actors.
The thing is, if it's Antifa, why that's anti-fascist? Why is that such a bad thing to be anti-fascist? I don't get it.
No one gets that. That's the funny part.
Yeah, we weren't in here complaining about Antifa, man. That's them folks over there.
Yeah, that's
and then this girl sent me a video. It's like, look, they're saying Antifa. They're screaming Antifa. I'm like, do you think I believe that Antifa would scream Antifa? Like Trump people would do that to make it seem like it was Antifa.
Yeah.
It's not an organization.
Antifa shit is
It's not an organization.
like, so if you're not anti-fascist, then you pro-fascist? Like y'all pro-people?
It looks like
What's the middle ground? I'm not anti or pro. I'm just like, what up?
No, I don't like fascism. Fascism is similar.
I would say I was Antifa. So,
hey, don't say that. Don't say that on here, fam. They gonna come for the video.
They gonna flag us on.
They gonna confiscate the video.
They coming for everybody.
Well, we already don't get no views because we smoke weed on here.
Is that what you heard?
We can say we won't.
Yeah, if you smoke weed, they don't. They flag.
Oh yeah, they don't promote no weed shit.
Oh, I did not know that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, light up.
Light up.
we gotta start screening the blunts.
They don't like cursing either.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
There's a lot.
Everything, huh?
You can't.
They don't like gang bagging.
I mean,
they don't like that old word.
They like gang
start
bagging.
uploading hold on. We can start uploading the episodes to Instagram. You can do the whole Instagram reel.
What?
Well, IGTV.
IGTV.
You would have to edit it really nice.
Charles, can you edit?
No.
I can edit.
All right, you gonna edit?
I don't want to edit, but I can edit.
Person I believe that can edit anything in here is Yusuf.
Nigga, you don't see my videos?
No.
No.
I'm gonna check my subscriber list.
You know, I remember.
Yeah.
I know Aston is working on a piece for us. So.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be a good
thing sometime.
I might have deleted all of it. I might have deleted all of it.
He's very meticulous.
Of course he did.
He's gonna drop it at the end of 2024.
Just like,
hey, listen, it's good though. I be watching it all the time.
Yeah.
I was watching the one where Yusuf fucked it up. I was like, all right, we ain't gonna say it's John Brown. He's like, all right, we know you shot John Brown. He fucked the whole shit up. That shit's so funny.
That shit's so funny. I'm glad you enjoyed
it. I'm glad no one can see it.
God damn.
Well, anyway, let's officially start flight number 121. No, 22, right?
No, 21.
21.
It's the first one of the year? All right, hell yeah. Flight 121 for January 21. Welcome, Skeegers. I'm Yusuf Ali.
I'm Papp Johnson, legend.
Air Marshal Kelly.
Quincy Johnson, drunk as hell.
And together, we are Tuskegee Jokemen. Where's Mateen?
I'm right here, Mateen Stewart. Washing clothes.
Flying small aircrafts out of solo airports, but we are flying in the formation. So here we go. Let's keep it going. What we were talking about? We're talking about everything that everybody talking about. You cannot ignore it. Every single podcast I listen to today, every sports podcast, it don't matter what you're listening to, they brought it up. The whites went crazy yesterday, and a few blacks sprinkled in there, and maybe a couple Mexicans. But
Nah, them was all white black dudes raised by white ladies. They don't.
I'll say it right out. I'll say it right out. This is racism blatant in your face. Let me ask you, would they be able to do this if this was black people? We'd be shot down, we'd be burned, we'd be hurt. Okay, I'm tired of this. Every month, every week, they showing us in our face what's going on. And I'm watching them. And we're watching now. These Democrats, they better go in there and do something because we're fed up. And we ain't gonna take this no more.
I will say I've gone to several protests with Charles Kelly, and it's usually Charles Kelly just going, "Yo, this shit corny, yo. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Well, no, remember, it depends on what shoes he's wearing at the protest. That's how his energy goes.
And how many compliments he gets on them.
And if he sees some butts.
Oh yeah, are there butts? Are there butts at that protest?
There was no butts yesterday.
Look, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm talking about the matter at hand, the injustice at hand. Okay, that's going on blatant in our face. They ran up into the Capitol. They ran up in there. Right in our face. We couldn't be able to do that. We can't get one foot on that stuff.
I know one thing. We're going to get a lot of sketches and memes out of this one. If it's anything like that T-Can, we about to get the internet about to be on fire for a couple of days. It should be entertaining.
My granddaddy used to say,
they'll never be able to live this down.
My granddaddy used to say, if you can't shut the barn door, somebody go kick it open.
Thank you.
Yeah, right on.
For that Shannon Sharpism.
Do y'all boys think he's gonna get impeached?
Hold on. First,
they don't have time to impeach him. They have to invoke the 25th Amendment. If they impeach him, they got 13 days. They're not going to do anything. There's a whole process to it. It has to be the 25th Amendment. Otherwise, there's no point in the whole thing.
Hold on 1 second, man. Hey, mute your mic when you coughing, fam. That was
cough button. Cough button. I think that apology conceit thing he did today was because they said that they were going to do that if he didn't do it. So he had to. Did you guys not see it?
Yeah, I saw that.
But
I didn't tell people what happened.
One at a time, guys. One time.
He made a video. If I can share my screen. Hold up.
He's already been impeached. He's still in office.
But Pat, if they impeach him again, he can't run for president in 2024.
Okay.
He can't run from any public office.
He doesn't get his pension. He doesn't get all the benefits that go along with it. He loses Secret Service protection for the rest of his life or whatever.
They need to impeach him.
Can we talk about reality?
Yes,
That's reality. That's reality.
No. Reality is motherfuckers came and kicked in the door of the Capitol building and took it over very easily. It was like we talking about 4 to 5 people died in the overtaking of the Capitol building while they certifying the election. So why the fuck do we keep acting as if these people are going to follow the laws that are enacted and put in place? They clearly showed you that they don't give a fuck about that. So, and also what I've been watching CNN, they making it seem like he's got hella power. And I'm like, when I look at the video, they literally let this happen. It wasn't like these motherfuckers fought back.
And he told him to come do it on Twitter.
Yeah, but then they making it seem like, oh man, he's got this large following, and they gonna come and do shit. And I'm like, yo, only because the people that's working with him is in cahoots. Motherfuckers open the gates. They left one black security guard by himself to take on a whole mob at the Capitol building, bruh. So what make you think that he need to fall in line to run for office again? The niggas is trying to take this shit over right now, nigga. Like, what you saying?
Did y'all watch? First of all, there's
can I
left in this meeting to do that extension.
Oh.
But did y'all watch the Boys?
Yes.
All right, season 2, The Boys that came back. She has the one scene where she's talking to Homelander, and she's like, "You trying to win everybody? Like you trying to get 50 million fans? All I need is 5 million warriors." And that line like hit me hard as shit in that, because I'm like, that is what this nigga's doing. He ain't worried about no majority. He worried about, and not just he, but like the whatever entities is driving him and driving these people. They ain't worried about no majority. They going run it shit, and that's enough.
He don't want to run shit. He want to drain their pockets. It's just he wants to form the Church of MAGA. He wants them to just give him money for being amazing, like a preacher. That's all he wants.
He's not who I'm worried about no more. He's going like his power mostly comes from driving.
He
basically,
don't have any power. The presidency has power.
Yes, he the fuck does. You're not gonna say you don't got no power. They just raided Congress. Even if they stood down, they still stood down, which is coming from somewhere.
He got power, bro. You can't say that. He got power.
The presidency did he have this power before he got in office? Are you telling me he was this sycophantically followed before he was in office?
Because because it grows.
So then he gained the power of the presidency, and that's what he has. That's what he's trying to hold on to. But outside of that office, Donald Trump ain't got no power.
But once he leaves the office, he's still gonna have.
Yeah, we have no evidence of that. We have no evidence of that.
Billy Graham got followers. That don't mean nothing. He just want their money. He don't want to run no office.
But if he's telling them to go ahead and do this, go ahead, you being cheated out of this.
Yeah.
I'm still telling you got cheated.
Because they will believe anything he says.
Exactly. That's the power. That's power right there.
Yeah.
I say that's power.
He owns the Republican Party. He got 74 million votes. He owns them.
Well, the Republican Party wanted to stay, and y'all are crossing streams, and I totally understand it. But just wait until January 20th and watch what happens. I guarantee you.
Okay, here's the thing.
I'm sorry. It may happen on the 21st. I want to make sure I get the over on this shit. Get out.
Even the Republicans are fed up. His own Pence even was like, "Hey man, this nigga tripping." In so many words.
Republicans are done with him.
Once he out of office, he literally can divide the country because he can start his whole other thing, and then it'll be Democrats, Republicans, and whoever follows Trump. Because he already divided the country. If you go to work, if you go to school, if you go anywhere and say, "I support Trump," everybody else that don't gonna be like, "Oh, that's that Trump supporting motherfucker." So imagine once he got his own Trump supporting motherfuckers, they're gonna do just like they did like yesterday.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I ask one question, please? I hear everything you all are saying, but let me ask this one question. If Trump truly had power, would the Secretary of State of Georgia release that tape? If he truly had power over the Republican Party, would he have released that tape?
They turned their back on him. They don't want to fuck with him no more.
He ain't got no fucking power.
He went too far with this shit yesterday. They don't fuck with that. Don't nobody agree with that shit. Sitting on Nancy Pelosi's desk, nobody agree with that. No Republican, only Trump people. And Trump people and Republicans are different. As we can see, that's the difference.
No, listen, he told the motherfuckers, he said, "We gonna march down Pennsylvania Avenue," and then he went home.
And got in the helicopter.
They was in there with Confederate flags.
Those are a helicopter to go up the street.
That's normal voters ain't walking around with Confederate flags. That's the Trump people walking around with Confederate flags.
It's the Republican Party versus the populist movement. And the populist movement on the right has been growing. They started with the Tea Party. You don't hear about the Tea Party no more. They merged into the Trump Party. They're not going away. This group of people, whether they're led by Trump or whoever the fuck comes next, who's more wild that directs them, there is a populist movement, and he is the current leader of the populist movement.
Rebranding.
And
until he started his own shit. Once he started his own shit,
when he takes 40-50, when he takes 40-50% of the Republican Party to the Trump Party, he will only have the votes of 40% of the party, which means he will get what? He'll have a senator in Iowa, he'll have some governors, and he'll be able to control the legislature and fucking fly over empty states. All right.
And they he might not win no shit in office, but they still gonna literally fuck up shit physically. They gonna fuck up shit.
They're not. But
It
once
don't
he's
matter
out of
if
the
he's
president,
in or not. They still out here
once he's
fucking
out of the presidency,
destroying
he can't
shit.
order the army to stand down. The only reason there was no police presence in Washington was because Trump ordered them out.
So you
He
better
didn't
get
order
it
the
done.
National Guard in. Pence had to order the National Guard in. It was
Better wrap up.
The mayor of DC ordered them out. She wanted all federal agents out because she said the last time that they were there, they had unmarked federal agents and they didn't have any kind of directive over it. So she just wanted Capitol Police there. Is what her statement was.
Okay,
but
that's the
holding out
statement she has
federal
to give.
But she doesn't have the power to order the National Guard. The president does, and they want to give it back to her. They want to give it back to the mayor.
And it's on file while the governor
DC doesn't have a National Guard. DC
while
needs
the
a National Guard. That's why it needs to be a state. I'm sorry.
The governor
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah.
Maryland. The
Yeah,
governor of
the
Maryland
National
was in
Guard's only there
lockdown.
because of the president.
Never mind.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Let Quincy keep being wrong.
The governor of Maryland was in lockdown. He called the mayor and said, "Yo, get the Maryland National Guard. We need them. Get them here." And dude said, "I don't have the authority." Why wouldn't he have the authority to call in his National Guard?
Who,
Sorry, the senator called the governor. The senator called the governor. The governor said he did not have the authority to call in the National Guard at that time. Why would he say that? Because a directive was sent out through the Department of Defense that no one can call in the National Guard unless the president gives the okay.
Also,
the president doesn't have to give those back.
No. The governor can call for the National Guard if it's in their state. DC is its own entity. Maryland is not DC. Virginia is not DC. DC does not have a National Guard.
In a state of emergency, they can send them in.
They
have to get the president's okay.
They have to get the president's okay.
I just said that.
The mayor can't do it.
No, governor to the senator. Senator to the governor. The senator was in lockdown. He called the governor.
I said
mayor, my bad.
But the governor can't send his National Guard to DC because DC is not Maryland.
Y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah, can y'all answer me this? Do it matter if the National Guard's there?
Yes, it does.
If the people who are the National Guard feel the same way as the Trump,
that's very true.
That is the problem. It's not any of this shit. It's the fact that there are policemen who side with the people who are the domestic terrorists, and they are in places and they can maneuver and move, and they choose who and when they decide to enact that force, because
protect
we didn't really see that. We didn't really see that yesterday.
Y'all see the tweet that went around that said that went viral? The girl tweeted and she said, "I don't know why y'all talking about where's the police. Y'all gonna be watching Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana talking about where's Miley." That shit was accurate as fuck.
I can just tell you, like during the June shit, this was right here out the window was the station for all the National Guard. Like right out my window, 50 to 150 National Guard a day, and I can tell you, it's a different energy between the police and the National Guard. It is. We felt we wouldn't walk out on the street when it was the police, and it was the National Guard. These niggas said what's up. If there was beef, like literally, there was a nigga ODing on the street, and the National Guard just went and started administering CPR and was like helping them out. And then the police rolled up and just beat everybody off the block, and everybody ran off the block because the police came up. Like they was helping them.
It's different optics too.
Yeah, but different is different. And I'm not saying I trust the niggas, but I'm saying it is different and it makes a difference. The police in this country is a fucking gang. Like it's a different thing.
I just want to say I think Draymond Green said and Shannon Sharp said. Just treat us. Don't kill nobody. Just treat us the way you treat them.
I'm not saying that. I'm not.
I was like, shoot them niggas.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but it's like, believe me, I get it. But like, come on, stop shooting us.
Shoot that white lady. I was like, she's going through the window. They like, bitch, back up. And she's like, bah. I was like, well, The fuck?
The old girl punched the old girl in the nose. That's the video of the week.
Black excellent.
I'm just like, I'm like, yo, this is the most restraint I ever seen. Like that, even when they shot that lady, they shot one time. I'm like,
one
he'll
time.
shoot you in your chest, in your head.
Nigga.
He'll shoot you in your both kneecaps and your elbows.
We gonna shoot everything, your wallet, everything, your SIM card.
They didn't sprinkle no crack on her.
No. No pumpkin spice.
Wait, we haven't heard about the toxicology report yet. She may have
No, that's it.
hopped up on
That's
meth,
it. Had me rolling. So I'm waiting to see if she had weed in her system.
You might have weed in her.
It happens every time, man.
Every time. What was in her pocket? You damn right.
She
might have been going for a weapon. Mary Poppins ass.
Yeah. I mean,
she was like, "We will not be stopped." That was her last tweet. Nothing can stop us
until you hit that 9mm slug.
that bullet to the throat.
Man, that's horrible.
I like old girl going.
That was a terrorist, man. I'm not about to call terrorist.
The one who gave her name and address, and they made the Animaniacs out of it.
Elizabeth.
Trying to take over the revolution.
I saw something that said she had if you look at the video, she had an onion in the towel.
Oh, she didn't even get maced. She was just showing out for the camera.
Showing out, for the camera.
I mean, hold on. Like, listen, there is. I don't want to say.
Hold on.
Like, there's something to all of it staged, right? Like, I know the.
You that conspiracy laden, man?
Oh.
Hold up. The protests that we had here, the protests that we had in June, everybody watched them set cop cars on fire, let them loot places, let them get bricks out and shit, stack bricks up. In this case, they let them in. You see them removing the barriers. You see them running through shit. There is a level to allowing a thing to happen. Mm-hmm. And then also, the fucking nigga with the Viking shit on, he's at other protests. My nigga
wearing that same Viking shit.
Wearing the same Viking shit.
He's an actor. He got an IMDb.
Actual actor, right? Like, and whether he's there acting or he's not, there is something to I like this whole time through all this shit, especially since June, when you see what happens in front of you, and then when you see what they report, and then when you see what's happening, there's something to it that's being like, we're being played with, we're being manipulated. And it's not to say you got 100 people in there that's doing something based off of what they actually doing. You can sneak 2 niggas in there that's going to be active.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the thing about that, Aston, is they put all that shit so niggas can fuck up, so they can fuck niggas up. That they didn't fuck nobody up yesterday. That was my main issue.
I as much as I think if we're dealing with the game of who's controlling shit and then who's implementing shit, right? I think this level, cops, bunch of politicians, all the niggas is racist. The people up here do not give a fuck about race. They give a fuck about their power, and they'll play it against you any fucking way possible.
This nigga drunk. He drunk. He said they don't give a fuck about race. You just said that?
Yeah.
You just said white people don't give a fuck about race.
No, but rich white people hate poor white people.
This white man don't give a fuck about the white niggas below him or the black niggas below him.
No, they all niggas.
But you want to know what? You want to know what? If his daughter brought one of them white niggas home, he'd be happier.
But it's all I don't know. But it's all a trade. It's all like a lineage to white supremacy. It's not all about whiteness, but just the way shit is set up, they're not fucking with nobody else. They're not letting us get over. If they ain't gonna let the other white man get over, they certainly ain't letting us get over.
They don't care if you get over. They just don't want you to fuck with their power. They love athletes until athletes get politically active and start changing votes and making making arenas available so polling places aren't 3 booths at a time. That's when they have a problem with them. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the power. The money don't matter, bruh. They just want to keep what's the greatest country in the world in their hands.
Yeah.
But
And
you get the money, you get the power. It's not the other way around, Quincy. You get the money, then you get the power. You don't get the power without the money.
Let me ask you something. How much did Donald Trump raise?
He raised almost like 1.2 billion since the election.
Yeah, I heard he had 2 bill. I heard he raised like 2 bill.
2 billion since the
And
election. That's
only a little bit of
November
that
3rd.
goes to, whatever he says it goes to, but a bunch of it goes to his legal shit.
You see that millionaire gave him 1.5 million and he wanted his money back.
Well,
yeah, but that was for the Build the Wall. That wasn't for Trump.
I watched a lot of
Build the Wall Foundation.
What's up? I watched a lot of CNN last night. I watched it till 3
a.m. I love it.
I was just looking at Twitter throughout the day, and then as soon as I saw it, I was like, they took over the Capitol building. Like, hold on, what's going on? Let me download the news apps. And I watched it, and I was like, man,
you downloaded your first news app yesterday when the white revolution happened.
Well, I had MSNBC because I fucked with Steve Warnacki. I was like, where's that nigga at? I thought he should have been at a board, giving me a depth
analysis.
So I was just tweeting away, just like, oh, this shit is wild, man. White people gonna have to explain a lot of shit to themselves after this one. But
man, they still trying to figure it out.
And they had an old Aston nigga who was like real deep conspiracy. And he was like, yo, the nigga got hella money. He could get his own network. He has a following that will do it. And no, he's not trying to, Quincy. He has it. Niggas attacked the Capitol building after he said something like the nigga was Magneto. Let's be real about this.
He tweeted. He says a big thing going down January 6th. Come out and be wild. He told him to be wild. And then Twitter cut off his Twitter like, hey man, no, you tripping.
Yeah.
So
and the pictures that's going around are known Trump supporters online and deep in the deep dark web. The bear nigga is a Quano ass nigga.
QAnon.
Yeah, whatever.
Quano.
I love it. Quano.
The dude on
Nigga said Quano.
Best is they was calling him Brett Favre. Brett Favre from Twitter.
Dog. The nigga was just doing, and then he walked away. They did all this shit and they walked away, bro.
They were escorted out. They were escorted out.
Please vacate the premises. You are on private property.
After they put their name, some of them said their name and address on camera.
Yeah, that nigga was like, my name is Ryan Burns. I'm from Arkansas.
One of the former Ku Klux Klan member Grand Wizard motherfuckers was up in there. It wasn't just like they was just there to look around.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I've been to the White House and they got all type of ropes and security. So that's amazing that they let them. And then you see, of course, they let that happen, opening doors, taking pictures with the police. Like that shit was just a slap in the face. Like, we don't give a fuck how we treat y'all. You know what? Yeah, this is how we treat y'all. This is how we've been treating y'all. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, so what? Buddy come up here and put his feet up in Nancy Pelosi's office.
Yeah, he
got a goddamn chamber seat and shit. Like, what the? I would love those.
Yeah, ain't that federal? They still in mail a federal offense. He got hurt.
Sitting up there tweeting and shit. I would have grabbed on.
Yusuf. He said he did. He said he didn't steal it because I left a quarter. I didn't steal it. I left a quarter. I left a quarter on her desk. That's what that nigga said, man.
Yeah. And he gonna take that to court too.
Yeah, he will.
I paid for
legal tender.
All right. Is that it for that? We want to keep it or go move to something else?
Move it on.
Yeah, let's. I just want to say that was a great day.
Oh man, watching white people implode. Oh.
Because I still don't know how staged and set up this is to make democracy look like it's strong or whatever it is. Like if you
make democracy look weak.
What? No, because hey, nigga, you just wrote a movie. We just went through that course. In order to have a great movie, a hero needs a villain, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
So
Donald Trump is the villain now.
So guess what? Now, if we build Donald Trump as this big villain, when we're doing things to get rid of him and to squash him now, in literally the 14th day of this nigga about to be out of office.
Mm-hmm. He got Craig. Nigga, he got fired on your day off. This
is niggas really squandering their Act 3 right now. They really trying to tie all
these his pride won't let them do it to him because he just feed into it.
Hey
man, he's never been told he was a bad boy.
And once again, we talking about this is a reality star. You telling me we keep acting like you can't just tell this nigga to stand on this mark and say these things and he ain't gonna do it.
Who ran for president because Gwen Stefani made more money than him at NBC.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he ran.
I thought he ran because he got roasted at that White House Correspondents' Dinner.
No, it was Gwen Stefani. I just read his book and they were talking about it. Mary Trump.
You just got some, as they would say, needs to be great at improv. He be going off script a lot, you know.
He's a method, you know. Got to go where your feelings take you. Can't worry about the script.
Literally, Highlander.
What's the next topic, Yusuf?
I was looking to see who I was going. I wrote down a bunch of shit talking about that. All right. I guess Snoop is mad at Eminem. Y'all care about that?
Oh, that's a good one. Who? I'll say. Well, hold on. It's interesting.
Eminem.
Yeah, he said something about Eminem, which I understand, but I think it was ignorant. I think it was rude.
What did he say?
Snoop just was Eminem got mad because Snoop said he wouldn't put him in his top 10, but he gonna say it's the way he said it. His tone. He got mad at Snoop's tone of voice.
No, Snoop said at the end they asked him something and he was like, "Ain't nobody listening to that, but I ain't listening to that shit" or something. In that, which I totally understand, but I'm not Snoop, and I think Snoop should. M is respectable. All right, and I think he deserves.
Wait, whoa! We can't do that. We're not gonna disrespect Snoop.
I ain't gonna disrespect Snoop, but like, come on, he gonna disrespect M like Snoop.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
All right, Charles. Yeah. Who album you gonna listen to? Snoop or Eminem?
None of them. None of them.
You're not listening to Snoop.
Okay.
Snoop over Eminem.
On it, I ain't listening to you. But I'm just saying, like, I love Snoop, but
Eminem got a song with Lil Wayne.
I think it was
Snoop does too.
Can I tell you where I believe Snoop is coming from?
Go for it.
A place of hate. No.
It's a place of his truth. You remember Snoop Dogg started with Dr. Dre, and that nigga knows firsthand how raw Dr. Dre is at beats and how Dr. Dre can make or break somebody's career. If Dr. Dre produce your album, people gonna listen to you, no matter what. And Snoop coming from where the fuck he come from, I ain't never heard Snoop disrespect 50 Cent or other niggas or Kendrick Lamar or other people that Dr. Dre has worked with. But when it comes to Eminem,
that was 40s.
His hardship is him not liking his mom and growing up in the trailer park and having to be around at Snoop Dogg. I don't know how much you go fuck with that. Also, that Dr. Dre can break any type of beat and make any motherfucker hot. He still gave him all that boy band cartoon shit. He just made the shit hot.
And I dig it.
Eminem right now without Dr.
Dre. No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. No. So why?
But I ain't listening to Snoop either.
Here's the thing. Eminem,
a whole Snoop album in about 42 years.
Yeah.
They broke old, and it's like, why are they like? Don't nobody really care, but since they
we talking about it. We talked about it.
Can I just say something?
Snoop just made a gospel album. Disrespect.
Number one. He made Eminem mad because he made Eminem realize the truth, which is don't nobody that looked like us really riding around listening to Eminem, and he didn't heard that time and time again. And then to hear Snoop say it, he probably just like, man, fuck. And then he just went off. He just dropped the song.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Snoop knows that he has that type of power, and I think that
let me. I was just watching wrestling 20 minutes ago. Snoop is now part of AEW on TNT.
Yeah, I made a video. I made a little video with that.
He know exactly what he doing.
I walked into the Sony store once, and there was a boy band playing on the screen like that. They just like commissioned just to play in the Sony store that no one ever even heard of. And then Snoop pop on the motherfucking and do a verse. That nigga don't give a fuck. He take every check that comes in. Anthony Dayo in a commercial with this nigga for the general. Like that nigga don't give a fuck. He take all the money.
Hey, non-union buyout.
Yeah.
Nigga, Snoop has more features than any other artist by far. And I'm a big Wayne fan. Wayne can't even touch him by like 2-3
blow him out the water.
Yeah, he blows him out the fucking water.
Out for one album, that nigga did. 600 features.
Snoop will be dropping.
I don't know because what you call it went on a feature run when Pimp C went to jail, and he got a whole mixtape that's about 40 minutes long. Was just feature. So yeah, that's a lot of. He went hard for 2 years or so.
Yeah,
they got a verses coming up.
Remix album.
But anyway, I mean,
music.
Like, do y'all want to hear music from this beat? Do y'all want to hear Eminem? I mean, a Snoop diss song and a Eminem diss song, like
old nigga diss song? No, not at all.
I mean, I guess
he don't want to fuck with him with the words. He don't want to fuck with him with the words.
Yeah. Snoop might make a nice song though.
Yeah, because I mean, the beat might be better, but you don't want to fuck with him with them words.
Nah.
I mean, whatever. He gonna do a lot of wordplay, and he gonna say shit.
You rap real fast.
That's what rap is. That's literally what rap is. Wordplay.
Hold on, Yusuf, but he not gonna say nothing offensive to Snoop Dogg. So it's gonna be a very weak diss song because he knows I bet not say nothing disrespectful. This motherfucker gonna come.
Has anybody ever really dissed Snoop?
No.
What's his name? The Game's old manager tried on Instagram when they had that little beef a couple years ago.
Oh yeah,
Suge Knight.
No, I'm talking about like
a whack 100
rapper. Has any significant rapper said something about Snoop on a song like "fuck that nigga, fuck Snoop, Snoop a bitch"? That's crazy. Don't nobody fuck with Snoop.
With everybody.
Yeah, Snoop been cool with everybody.
Snoop be high. Snoop don't be in the streets like beefing. He just be high.
So once again, why are we mad at Snoop Dogg for saying what is
some real shit?
The most honest shit because Snoop Dogg say
No, we're not mad at Snoop. I'm just wondering if he gonna make a song to go with what he keep making little posts like he's saying shit on Instagram, but just wondering if he got a song to go with it. That's all.
Hold up. Uncle Luke did a Snoop diss called Cowards in Compton.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh wow.
Okay, cool. And Tim Dog way back then. But Tim Dog
13 years ago.
I don't even know what to say. Uncle Luke.
Yeah, Tim Dog don't count. I'm mad that Snoop even responded to Tim Dog on Dre Day. Like he gave Tim Dog more fame than Tim Dog achieved with his whole career just by even saying his name on the fucking song.
Oh, Eazy-E was beefing with
But that was a Dre diss, and he just mentioned Snoop in it.
Well,
yeah, Snoop was too new. Snoop was so new then, he ain't really had nothing to do with it other than he was Dre's friend.
A diss is a diss.
Yeah, that's true. It just wasn't personal. It was just, and you a bitch too. Whoever that is with you, like.
Some might take that personally.
I need to see an Eazy-E like documentary or something, man. I like Eazy-E was like I've been listening to enough Gangster Chronicles to to get a good picture of how he was. I just want to kind of see a
If you don't
documentary.
show it to get fucked by niggas, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, got.
How you think you get AIDS? If they don't show that nigga,
I'm sorry, Anson, you can't say that on here. You cannot say what you just said.
Wow.
I know you said it, but you can't say that.
the fuck is you talking about?
That's why I want to see a documentary or a movie or something.
Ain't but 3 ways to get AIDS.
Oh my Lord Jesus Christ!
It was only 3 ways. It was only 3.
We don't have to go over that on this podcast. That's not what we're doing.
Wait, time out. Let me just ask this question. Ask them. How many ways can you catch AIDS now? If it was only 3 ways
That's
back
what
then.
I tried to avoid, Quincy.
3 ways, huh?
That's
Yeah. No. All right. Well, let's move on.
Dumb as hell.
Yeah,
That's like you
moving
said
on.
in Philadelphia days. Like,
You really got blood transfusion. Show him shooting. Show him shooting in the alley with a nigga, or show that nigga getting fucked in the ass. Because that's the 3 ways.
That man is drunk as hell.
What is going on?
I'm gonna keep it in music because we got a music topic.
Okay.
Keisha and Ashanti is back on. They going down. Who y'all got? Y'all ain't watch?
No, I got whatever else was on TV that day. Now the
Man,
Lakers playing.
whipping my dick out immediately.
Oh yeah, it is Wild Card Weekend.
what day?
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Chill
watching that. I love Keisha Cole.
I love. That's the for
I
the
love
pay, though.
it.
You love 3 Keisha Cole songs. You finna watch her do 20?
No,
I love 1.5.
I like a lot of Keisha Cole songs. I went to
Oh, you from the Bay? Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say you fucking biased.
Dog,
You got to know some stories.
dog. I had a white lady take me to go see Keisha Cole's at the Fox Theater.
Oh, look at you.
I had a white lady.
Did you have box seats?
No, we was in the. What are you talking about? You can't experience no concert from no seats. You gotta be in the crowd.
Oh no, I saw a little.
You know, I got a trick knee. I can't do crowds.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember you. He had to go sit down.
I saw
Keisha is what
Cole.
it is, man.
I saw Keisha Cole in concert with Kanye back in like 05, 06, whatever that was in Cleveland.
She do a good show.
Yeah, she can sing for real. Like she can really sing, like sing.
There was so many hurt black women in there, and I just had that white woman in there. That was one of those moments where I knew I was like, all right, I got stop doing it.
And everybody saw you because you're super tall.
Oh yeah, I was singing loud. Never knew what I was missing. Niggas was going crazy. It was going crazy. It was flipping their weave and shit. Oh my god, that was such a great time.
Yeah, well, I guess people will watch it on YouTube late at night after all the games and shit is over with. Maybe I don't know.
They watching live. You think these hurt women give a fuck about football when they can watch
Wild Card Weekend?
What's the over and under on the tune in? 200,000 viewers over under.
Nah, they're gonna be about 80K.
I'm gonna go over.
80K.
Over. It's no
like
fight.
86K.
I think the wild card shit'll be over by the time them niggas really get going.
Speaking of fights, it's random. It ain't on the topic, but last night I was watching an old Devin Haney fight because he was on $1 million worth of game talking all that shit. And I was like, I never really watched him fight. So I was to see him. He talking about he liked Floyd. He don't remind me of Floyd at all. He physically looked like him. He's shaped like him, but he don't fight like him at all. No. But he gonna be all right. But he ain't like Devin.
That's why motherfuckers don't want to fight him though. Because it's like
he fast. He hit hard, but he ain't like Floyd.
I mean, people disrespect Floyd. You watch them first 20-something fights of Floyd. Floyd is putting it on motherfuckers.
That's when he was knocking motherfuckers out.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
boy
he
was
was
fucking.
hitting people so flush and so hard. He was fucking his hands up.
Hands up, yeah. That's why boy, that motherfucker. But you know what? You know what people do forget? People really do forget about Roy Jones, man. He
forgot.
was a motherfucker.
You know
Nobody
why?
forgot about Roy.
You want to know why?
He fought too long.
Yeah, that's part of it, but it's low key Tyson-esque. Like, tell me who Roy Jones really fought and beat when you talking about the Roy Jones that you remember. I love boxing. I love boxing.
Yeah, until he fought. Oh, yeah.
Until he stopped fighting real
fight
niggas,
who you fight.
all of a sudden, shit looked different in the light. And
Shit, Oscar, fucking. Who else? Didn't he fight Trinidad?
Gotti.
Okay, Gotti, cool.
He fought Bernard Hopkins.
I think
Hopkins beat him.
It was a good fight.
okay. But you're not hearing what I'm saying. It's just like I love Tyson. I believe
Bernard Hopkins is my guy. I fuck with Bernard Hopkins more than I fuck with Roy, so I ain't gonna go with Bernard Hopkins.
But when you talk about Tyson against the actual real other elite niggas that we remember throughout time, it did not look good.
Oh my God!
I don't think about Tyson.
Yeah, him Holyfield dogged him. Holyfield dogged him.
But you know who did beat up elite people, but they don't talk about it because of his everything else about his life? Sonny Liston. If you watch that Sonny Liston documentary, man, did nobody want to fuck with Sonny Liston?
Bruh.
And he was a bicyclist.
Bruh. Hey, okay. Please, if y'all ain't got nothing to do tonight, watch the Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis.
No.
When I
have terrible memories of that fight because that fight, I messed with this big old girl after that because she ordered the fight. And I felt like it was only right.
You had to pay back. You had to pay back.
Right. I took one for the team, and she ordered the fight. And it was like me, because I never forget this shit. I met her at the parking lot, and that fight was that night. And it was her and her girls, and me and my dudes, and my cousin them, and she liked me. And it was like, man, chalk that hole, man, and watch the fight. I was like, fuck. So I went over there. We all watched the fight, smoked weed, got drunk. I fucked that hole, and then that was that. But and Tyson lost. I was so mad. I was like, "Oh, this for Tyson lose. All this shit I went through to secure this fight."
No, any Tyson after the incident is just that's not Tyson. That's not Mike.
He got in the ring. He got in the ring.
I mean, yeah, he was high on coke.
Jordan on the Wizards. It doesn't count. Ceremonial.
When he sat down,
he laced him up, didn't he? He laced him up, didn't he?
The Hitler mustache. The shit counted.
He's at
when he refused to get off. Remember when he refused to come off the stand in the 6th round against that other white dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
no,
like we.
No, I don't remember that.
We wanted.
I ordered that. I paid real money for that fight.
No, I remember McNeely, his first bout when he came out and bust his ass with a big right hand.
And McNeely worked as a door guy at a fucking strip club, bro. Like he wasn't even a boxer.
At the biggest restaurant in the city.
All I know is when Lennox Lewis punched Mike Tyson, and he stopped at his hand, and he had to pull his hand out that nigga face. And then Mike Tyson just dropped.
That wasn't Mike.
That
wasn't Mike.
I was so disappointed because I never liked Lennox Lewis style. Like I never was a Lennox Lewis fan, and I know people that did like him, and I hated Lennox Lewis, and he beat the fuck out of Mike Tyson. I was so mad at the barbershop that next day.
You hate Lennox Lewis because he's that tall and talks that soft. Everybody, you don't know what respect the dude to sound like that.
I just didn't like him. I just didn't like his style. I didn't like him.
Because we don't like that style. We like that monster. We like that braggadocious asshole. He was very calm, very Tim Duncan.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out, and I'm just gonna do a good point. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, we don't want to hear that shit. You and them. Nah.
Remember who was the Samoan dude that everybody thought was gonna be like Mike Tyson?
Oh,
The Rock.
What was his name?
Like, I want to say it was
Tua. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it like David Tua or something?
Yeah,
He was a flash in the pan. We thought he was gonna be something, and then he got knocked. Who knocked him out and ended his shit? Didn't somebody knock him out?
That's the
Buster Douglas or somebody? Tommy Morrison. Didn't Tommy Morrison or somebody like that knock him out?
Yeah. I just watched Tommy Morrison getting slept by Ray Mercer.
Yeah.
Boy, he was rocking that boy against them ropes. Oh my God.
Yo, I just got done watching Rocky versus Irruption. It was evil. They would have stopped that fight. He was pounding him. You could hear it from the bleachers.
Yeah. My favorite part is that the quarterman be sweating hella hard.
Y'all excited for the Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis? I think that's gonna be the next fight.
If they get the money right. It ain't been signed yet.
No.
Who you think gonna win, Gervonta?
You already know.
Tank gonna kill that boy.
I hope.
What is we talking about? We just saw that man get dropped by some British dude. We ain't gonna hear from again.
Hey, let's not disrespect Cool Hand Luke. He was 30. Luke is 30. He's a 36-year-old white man. In boxing years, he's 87.
He caught that boy with a clean left.
Yeah, and Quincy, since you watch boxing, a little boxing, tell me, is Campbell known as a power puncher or even
God
with power?
God, no, not at all. He sets you up and gives you his honey punch.
Okay, so exactly. So what you think gonna happen when he actually get tagged by somebody who carrying a real dynamite?
The only trade-off
before when you hold your wrist up high to distract, it's called the scorpion. Yeah, you see that? It's like the stinger. Your opponent has no idea what you're doing.
What you were saying with the scorpion.
The stinger. And then you hit him with the claw, you choke him. And you hit him with the then you're looking at the stinger.
Charles must be drinking kombucha. He got some vitamin B in his system. You know what I mean? Got that mango.
Yo, how deep are we gonna get into this podcast without talking about Kanye?
That was the next topic. Go ahead. We was talking music. Kanye was the next topic.
Go ahead. I forgot to write it down, but I guess we can mention it. I really forgot to write it down, but I guess he's gonna get
it. Might be getting the best album that we've known in the last motherfucking decade.
I tell you what,
probably not.
As shitty as that Playboy Cardi album is, the song with Kanye is good. I like that song.
Kanye
makes good music.
Dropped this year has been a solid song.
Yeah.
Kanye dropped solid songs all year so he can still make music. We know that. This nigga might get left by Kim Kardashian. Last time he got left by a big booty white woman. We got my beautiful Kennedy. Not 808 Heartbreak. That's when his mom died.
No, 808 Heartbreaks was for old girl.
Mm-hmm. The original.
So what's
his name? Amber Rose.
Yeah.
No. 808 ain't for Amber Rose.
Yes, it is. Every song. If you go back and listen to it, he talking to her on every song.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is for Amber Rose.
808 Heartbreak is about his college.
The New Dress, Hell of a Life. Those are all Amber Rose inspired songs.
I think I fell in love with a porn star. That's
he probably still wasn't over it, but I know 808 and Heartbreaks is definitely about it.
But that nigga, he's at his best when he hurt, and he's still making good music.
See, that's up for debate.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, I I'm trying to figure out why we're even believing that this is about to happen. Since
I agree with you, Derek.
It's probably for the reality show.
Every few months, they are breaking up. Now they're saying they're going to divorce because Kanye is having sex with Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
A white skeleton.
Ain't that the dude? He's an NFL player, an NBA player, right?
And that is.
Kanye, like
NBA player.
Kim Kardashian, Donald Trump. He like thick asses. Like he ain't going. He ain't fucking with
men. What is he like in men? Huh? Because in Asian women, I like them to have big lips and good ideas. So it's not universal. I don't know what he like to do with men. Arm wrestle, huh? Checkers.
Well,
I don't ever start them because I also think like if you pay attention to deep Kanye rumors, this ain't the first man that Kanye been rumored to be with. I ain't gonna
we don't care about that.
Everybody got to be gay now.
We care.
I support whatever he does.
Right.
Yeah, just make a good song, man. Just make a good song. I don't care.
It wouldn't be the first time he fucked with a dude, and it wouldn't be the first time he stepped outside of his marriage. So why would this one infraction all of a sudden call everything off?
Hypothetically, if Kanye was having sex with another man, what shoes would he be wearing?
Easy.
Givenchy.
Easy flip flop.
Would it be the Red Octobers? Huh?
Nah, he be rocking those cum droppers. Them air testicles.
Ear testicles.
Nigga dropped the bees nuts.
Fucking.
Oh, since we on music, I mean, I'm gonna just say this. Let's pray for Dr. Dre. Since his news also got overshadowed by white people, and
by the time they reported that shit, he was already out the hospital.
Okay, but still, that's still some crazy shit to
Shit.
It's like this is how we started 2021 off.
I mean, Curtis Blow had heart surgery. He survived, so it's like give and take in life. You got to look at the bright side. Curtis Blow had a full heart, had heart surgery, came out pop locking in the waiting room. So, shouts out to Curtis Blow.
Doctor's back.
What?
Oh yeah,
I'm glad the doctor's back.
Yo, everybody, your microphone's breaking up.
Oh, yeah, we ain't. Anyway, well. You hear about them breaking into his house as soon as he went to jail? That was or trying to break into his house.
Who?
Into whose house?
Dre, but they had security. The security was right there, and so they caught. As soon as they saw the security, they tried to take off, and then they got arrested. And the police got them with their book bags and all they robbed. They said robbery tools. So I imagine they had all the classic stuff: the gloves, the crowbar, the screwdriver.
Probably just some young niggas with books.
That's a scope. Gotta listen to the clicks in the
robbery tools. So they got their ass. I don't know what they thought just because Dre left. Like, Dre in the hospital. Let's go. Like, we own it.
This nigga owns Beats by Dre. He got a lot of audio equipment.
Time out. They were able to get near a billionaire's house to rob it with backpacks on? That don't even make sense.
No, they ain't even get near it. They got close to the gate, and the security came to the gate like, the fuck is y'all doing? And they tried to take off.
Wouldn't it have been crazy if Dobermans came after him? You show up to Dre house and Dobermans, because like Snoop is here. Oh my God, the Doberman. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Did y'all want to put y'all stock tips? I put that in the notes. Y'all talking about
Bitcoin
and Ethereum. Oh yeah, all right. Ethereum. I want to tell everybody. I got to whisper it.
Oh no, I lost money.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna check. My dude said Ethereum's his sleeper. So get on Ethereum and then Bitcoin.
Oh, I'm telling you, bitch. You are sold.
And then, I make money. I'm making money right now. Get in on that Bitcoin, and then other ones that obviously Tesla's doing well, but that's supposed to top out soon. And then a steady one that I've been fucking with is Nvidia, which is it's an AI group.
Graphics card.
Yeah. NVIDIA, and it's just been a real steady stock for me. I got like $7 in it. I made like
oh no.
He put in made 17 cents. He's balling right now.
Oh my God, I'm in the red. It's so much red.
so much red. It's that Litecoin. Litecoin fucking you up, baby.
Oh my God, I made some red bags. Today. I was at $7
all green.
I'm in the whole house. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I need stock tips because I don't know how to do that shit. I don't know what the fuck to do. So maybe the other people out there. I know to get Robinhood. They say get Robinhood, and then that's it.
Robinhood. I don't know shit about this. I don't understand money. If somebody try to explain to me what's going on, I don't get it. I'm just like, as long as it's going up and I look and it go plus, and then if I want to sell some shit, I won't sell it unless it say plus.
Okay.
You know all those stock tips you just gave me, I have to disregard after that speech, bro. I can't trust you after this.
My nigga. Hold up.
Look at all the green. I know. I play Candy Crush too, nigga. I got
all green, my nigga. So
that was your title list, bro. That was your Spotify. Chill out. That wasn't even.
It's already having a sell over this bit. They taking my money.
Yusuf, you can get as much Bitcoin as you want right now if you want to put, $5 in a week or whatever. You could do that. That's the only real stock tip I got for you. Besides, stocks is just all about investing. So as you see, if you invest everything you got like Charles Kelly, it's gonna wreck your nerves. Check it out. But if you buy low ass stocks, $10 or whatever, and let that shit be there for 5 years. You don't know what the world is.
I made a little bit off of Cash App. And then they sent me a text like I made a penny off of my Nike stock.
Yeah.
Or a penny off my AT&T.
Yeah, because you got to look at it like how Shaq and these other motherfuckers talk about their generational wealth. It's not that they invested in a great idea. They invested in hella great ideas. And then one of them shits popped.
Paid off. Yeah.
And now you booming. And now you can put some money into this next idea or business. And that shit might start popping.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Listen to that,
invest in Papp Johnson.
Yeah. The money that you gonna need, nigga, don't do that. Don't stress yourself out. Cause let it be some throwaway money. Let it be some Swisher money. Every time you buy some wraps, equal that in some stock somewhere and some weekend.
Yeah. I like to say, if you just find a steady stock, just a stock that's cruising. I'm sorry for talking to y'all with a knife.
Yeah, very persuasive.
Just like a stock that's steady, it's better than your if you got a savings account. Your savings account ain't doing shit for you. Whereas some little cruising steady stock will make you $100 on the year.
Yeah.
They don't even got the savings option on the Rush card. You put
people still take Rush cards. I thought he was scandal. I thought he was scandal out of here.
Yeah,
he sold the name because it was popular in the street. So he sold the name to some weak ass other credit company, and now they just robbing niggas.
I'm about to say
Rent to own side.
let's do sports right quick and then do Netflix and then get out of here.
Oh,
Like, okay, 50 Bill just scored 60 in a loss, and then Steph has 62 in a win. So, like, would you rather have like 76 in a loss or 28 in a win?
Dubs always. Now I want to
You
get them
know what
numbers.
them
I want to put
points.
up buckets. You got to get buckets. That's how you get paid.
Thank you.
I hear. I just don't see myself scoring 76 points and lose. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm losing that game. I put it on the line to get these points. That means niggas can't stop me.
When Kobe scored 81, was that a close game or was that a blowout?
No, it was
When
a
he
close
scored
game.
81, that was a close game.
That was a close
He
game.
needed all those 81. That's crazy.
Yeah, because he had a trash team that season.
And they was trying their damnedest to stop him. So
Triple teaming.
So that's I'm like, yeah, when you like if you go like that, I find it very hard for you to lose the game.
Wait a minute, how many games have you done in the comedy league where you put up buckets but y'all ended up with an L?
Never. What you talking about? If I'm going to work, yeah, I'm get on my back, baby. Enjoy the ride. Yeah. What you talking about? That's just like that don't even make no sense. If you can score like that, there should be no reason why you lose it.
What's some of your, like we was talking about in the group chat for the Skiggers, what's some of the most memorable 50 points? Or like, not even memorable necessarily because it was a high scoring game, but maybe because it was who it was, or just whatever. Like for example, I remember when Earl Boykin scored 30-some points in like 4 straight games when he played for the Cavs. That was dope.
Allen Iverson, Game 1, 2001 Finals.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, 48.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, because that 60 ball in his last
final game.
Oh my God, that shit was so ridiculous. Once again, they needed all 60 of them points for him to win, and that motherfucker started shooting threes. His body, you could see his body was hurting. He was barely getting to the court. It was force feeding him. He was like, "Hey, I need somebody else to even just try to score." And they just giving the ball and this nigga.
We ain't got it, Cole.
And I was just like, that shit was incredible because I could really see that motherfucker digging deep.
he left it all on the court. Yeah.
And the Staples Center was going crazy because that shit was so ridiculous. Shaq, he even had Shaq going crazy, and you know Shaq hates.
They don't even get along.
That shit was so ridiculous, bro. And it was like from a snow, they was getting blown out to just like, well, Mamba time. Oh, we actually in this game.
Yeah.
And it was.
I hate to say it, but it was for me. It was Dan Marley, 1992, and he scored a whopping 17. He went off. Like, went the fuck off. Dan the Man Marley.
He played for the Cavs too at one point.
Yeah, when your career get low, you go either to the Cavs.
The Cavs had everybody.
To the Clippers.
We had Shaq. We had who else? Everybody.
Reggie
Y'all had Derrick Rose, D Wade. When everybody came to play with LeBron real quick.
All of them. Yep. All of them. I was mad we got rid of Derrick Rose that year. Derrick Rose was balling. I was like, why you get rid of Derrick Rose? Like, the fuck?
Everybody had to.
Balling don't mean nothing if it ain't no W's.
His wife.
Now he in Detroit, 2 hours away. He could just stay playing with the Cavs, man. What the fuck?
Sometimes you got to get on that road, put the knife under the seat, complete the mission.
Okay.
Detroit ain't no different from Cleveland. It's darker for some reason. It's always dark. It's less light in Detroit. It's always foggy and ain't no sun in Detroit. Detroit is
well, because they pump.
They a worse weather city than us.
They pump pollution in there.
Yeah, I hear they don't have clean water.
Yeah, the water tricky too around that area. So
It could be an issue.
they got some good rappers though.
Good Roberts.
Rappers.
Oh, rappers. Okay.
I thought you said Roberts. I was going to
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I was. It was a very astute observation.
8
So
Mile.
speaking of that, they coming out with a BMF that I guess when they finally making this BMF series and
50 Cent produced.
Cash Doll is in it.
So that don't even make no sense, but okay.
I mean, because they from Detroit, she from Detroit. It makes sense.
But that's literally before she was born.
But she ain't playing herself.
Oh,
She's
Man,
a
character.
oh, okay. I thought it was like a docu series. My bad.
No.
My bad. Who is she playing? She playing Young Jeezy?
This thing said Jeezy. She pre-Ray Ricky Ross. She's just doing a cameo. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. All right, fuck it. Speaking of that, let's go. This is a good segue to the last topic. Cause I'm hungry, man. We've been doing this shit for an hour and a half. I ain't ate since 3:00. Anyway, smoking blunts. Netflix and chill. I got 2.
Okay.
The one
You
is
got me ready?
good. Okay. It was good, and then the end kind of confused me. I ain't gonna say it was bad. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It was an adaptation from a book, but it's called Wounded. It's on Hulu. It got old girl from Atlanta. It got
Is it Wounded?
Wounded.
Did
Wound. Not
wounded?
wound. Like got a wound. Anyway,
So
it got
it's one
old
word.
girl from ATL. Got Dakota Johnson, who is Don Johnson's daughter, who is a great actress. And it got I think that's the only people you're gonna recognize. The dude you ain't gonna recognize. Like who knows? Anyway, that and then surprisingly, my other pick, not because it was super duper funny, but it was entertaining enough to watch. The all girl comedy New Year's in a 2021 thing on Hulu. No, Amazon. Okay. So Amazon. It got Tiffany Haddish. The girl I did the weed thing with on Viceland was fuck. It got a bunch of girls. It's funny, man. They all bring up a topic that died off with 2021.
I want to suggest A Bad Mom's Christmas. It's underappreciated and overburdened moms, Amy, Kiki, and Carla, rebel against and challenge expectations of Super Bowl. Christmas, as if creating the perfect holiday for their family isn't hard enough, they'll have to do it while hosting and entertaining their respective moms when they come to visit. And the hijinks that ensue, I just got to tell you, it's a 2-hour blast of fun, of just wholesome giggles for you and the family.
I'm surprised, man. That's a different pick.
Gonna tune in immediately.
It's on Netflix.
I'm proud of you for picking something different.
It's trash.
Just be real. It's trash.
No.
My pick is a show that jumped the shark a while ago, but it's coming back perfectly now. It's Shameless. It's the last season of Shameless on Showtime, but it's the first show that I've seen. It's set during Corona, so they all dealing with that. That show always deals with poverty and people struggling and shit. So it's all them trying to find new jobs, being out of work. One boy's running an underground gym. And then Carl, the little sociopath kid, he a cop now, and so they dealing with police brutality through all that. So it's dealing with 2020 perfectly.
I haven't watched that shit in years, but maybe I'll check it out.
I've been dealing with depression.
I gotta watch nothing from before. You can just tune in right now for this season. It's the perfect. I haven't seen anything taken on Corona this well this year.
Yeah, that's why I want to check it out because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I missed?
After you finish his Netflix and chill.
A Bad Mom's Christmas. It's about challenging moms that come to visit.
Right. My Netflix and chill is History of Swear Words on Netflix. Nicolas Cage is always entertaining no matter what. That's about the best.
Yeah, I got that on our list. We got it on our list to watch.
I started it and I turned it off.
You got to get drunk first.
What's it
Nicolas
called?
Cage is always great drunk. I saw
It's swear words.
he's in that new movie Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that. I watch them all.
Yeah, peep Jiu-Jitsu. If you like a good bad movie, he's great in it.
Yes.
Oh, what movie?
Jiu-Jitsu on I think it's on Netflix.
That.
I think Nicolas Cage.
But it stars Nicolas Cage.
Who is it? It's Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas.
Yeah, he got me into this whole loving bad movies.
Yeah. So definitely you're gonna love Jiu-Jitsu because it makes absolutely no sense. It's perfect.
Aston, what was your pick?
Shameless.
Shameless? Okay.
The new season is Corona time, and they like broke and trying to fight their way through Corona. It's perfect. I'm telling you, it's good.
Nah.
Yeah, they was able to squeeze 2 seasons out of Corona.
Yeah, I just
they had literally run out of ideas, and Corona popped up.
I lost so much money.
Well, my pick is The Comedian, starring Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah.
Good.
And Judd Apatow's wife. Robert De Niro basically plays an old, washed comedian who had a hit sitcom, but he's like on stage, he's like real Bob Saget, like real raw.
Yeah,
cutthroat. So it's a lot of him like doing his material. They got a lot of real comedians in there. Hannibal Buress is in there. They just show like sets from like the Comedy Cellar. It's like I was like, this is kind of like a cool comedy movie for stand-ups because he like go through some shit, finding his next spot and niche.
Where is it on?
I think it's on Amazon. I think it's on like Stars or something. So.
Damn it, I only got Stars. That reminded me, I saw some shit. I think I woke up, and you know how you just, shit just go on autoplay or whatever. I woke up and some movie was on Hulu, I believe, and it had Sashir Zamata was on it. She was on stage, and then she got some dudes Uber, and then he like killed her. And I read the plot. The movie is a horror comedy, and he like stalked comedians, and then he kill them in the Uber. So it was. That's all I remember. I ain't saying watch it. It was just when you said that about the comedian, it reminded me of that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for letting me know what to stay away from. Also, since I'm full of Yusuf, I got another one. Watch Forged in Fire. Oh my God.
That show's great.
Yeah, that show great. These motherfuckers just make knives and swords. It's a contest. They get like 2 hours to make a knife from like materials and shit. It'd be and then they test them out, and it's like
an Asian dude will cut through dummies and be like, "It'll kill." Every time. That's his fucking catchphrase. That shit is great.
Yeah, so because they be like under the clock and pressures and shit, and these ain't necessarily like professional knife makers. So people be making like shitty knives. Like one dude like used it, and then the shit like cut him.
I'd check it out.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. So
that's on Netflix.
They do.
The show got real popular, but because they didn't have a warning in the front of the show to say don't try this at home. A dude burned his house down trying to make a knife in his backyard, and he sued the show for inspiring him, and he won.
Damn.
White people, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, well, somebody on the show did almost burn their shit down. It's
smart. That's smart. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah, it's a different type of white person that be on this show.
I love it inside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. But whatever.
All right, nigga.
I guess that's it. I guess that when Mateen ain't on here no more, so
that nigga been gone.
Yeah, man. You know he gotta go. He had to go to his jazzercise.
Had to go cool down. He was in cool down at that point. He had just worked out. He had to go cool down.
Well, shit, that has been episode. I was about to say welcome. Has been episode 121, and that's it. Wheels down, fucking seats unbuckled.
Shouts out to President Joe Biden.
Yeah, see y'all next week. See what happens.
President Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Shouts out to President Joe Biden. Shouts out to Vice President Kamala Harris.
Yeah,
Go
no, President Kamala.
President Kamala.
Yeah, arm all these motherfuckers. Let's go.
Go Brown.
Peace, Nick.